Sitting on the floor. That's how we doing it. Don't need no furniture. All right. This apartment's too small to put furniture in. If you put furniture in here, I'm going to be walking over furniture. I can't deal with that. I'm just going to get nice little floor mats to sit on like a child. But okay, anyway. Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus channel. Thank you again for stopping by. And you already know who it is. It's Chris. I didn't do that right. Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus. Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus channel. My name is Chris. That's it. Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus channel. My name is Chris, and thank you again for stopping by. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys as I go and shoot my first roll of film with this camera. Rolleiflex 3.5f. So I went out with a friend of mine, and we decided to go to a small little old town in Okayama, the prefecture that I live in here in Japan, and test this camera out for the first time. So let's go straight into the video, and I'll be kind of talking to you guys as we go throughout the video. So let's go. Okay, this is the first roll of film that I'll be putting through the Rolleiflex. And of course I had to get some Tri-X 400 because, you know, shout out to all the old people that used to shoot these and shoot for Tri-X. You know, it's an ode to the oldies. Okay. Super Asian style. Good old squat. It's not all crotch in that shot, is it? This works. Number one. Let's go. After I loaded the first roll of film into the camera, then we decided to walk around this old town. It's fairly small. It's not the biggest place. But one of the first things I ran into was a man walking with his two dogs. And as soon as I saw these two dogs, they were dressed exactly the same. I had to take a picture of it. So when I went to go take a picture of it, the first dog who is in the front of the frame is actually in focus, and the dog kind of on the right side of the frame is out of focus. Reason being is that as soon as I went to go take this photo, the dogs were moving, and one of the dogs came closer to me, and I was able to focus on the dog quickly and take the photo and get him in focus. So as soon as I took this picture, I kind of knew. I was like, okay, I really like this camera because I was able to focus quickly on what I was shooting, and I felt comfortable doing it. So after that, we continued to walk around this little area. There's a nice little stream that runs through this whole entire area. Some people liken it to Kyoto, but it's nowhere near the size of Kyoto. It's basically like one square block of old things. So it's not the biggest place, but it's still really nice to walk around. It doesn't take a long time to get around. But again, walking around, I saw this setup where it was just people, you know, kind of relaxing under the tree and taking in the weather. It was really nice. Next, I ran into this guy on this motorcycle. He had just pulled up as soon as I had arrived in the area, and I asked him to make his portrait. And again, I really like how the portrait came out. And by the way, all of these photos were taken with the light meter, the in-camera light meter. I did not use any handheld metering. All of the photos are metered to what the light meter was telling me. So the good thing about this is that the light meter seems to be really accurate, and all of the photos came out properly exposed. I didn't have any underexposed photos. So that's a good thing. Let's get back to it. Continuing walking around, I saw this house. It's a house, but the shadows. I really like the angled shadows kind of falling across the house. So I decided to make a photo of that as well. Finished walking through the old town, about to head back to another place, see if we can catch a couple more photos before the end of this. I'm on my 6th photo right now, and I'm gonna try to finish this roll so I can develop it and we can see the photos from it. And I see a photo I want to take, so get back to y'all in a minute. In this next bit of photos, I actually decided to take some portraits of my friend Ron that I was walking around with. And again, this is one situation where I feel like I was really able to see how clear the lens is. Now, one thing about Rolleiflexes is that, of course, because it's a TLR camera, the lenses are fixed. There's no way you can remove the lens of the camera without taking it in for some type of repair or getting it repolished and what is the joint called on the front with the sunglasses stuff? What is that called? The stuff that protects your lens against like flares and stuff like that. After we had kind of finished walking through the old town and we were headed back to the station, I ran across this little ramen shop where there was a man inside and he was freshly rolling out noodles. And so it was a nice setup. The sun was kind of beaming in outside, but there was just enough light, I felt like, on the inside of the shop. I could see him through the doorway. And so I decided to make this photo right here. Now, I really like how it came out. I did overexpose the photo just so I could try to get the indoor light high enough so I could expose him correctly inside. But the good thing about it was kind of late in the afternoon, so the light outside wasn't too far away from what was inside. The only thing that I wish I could change was that I wish that bike wasn't right there. It kind of cuts right into him standing in the doorway, kind of in that frame. But I really liked that photo anyway. The last photo I made was right here of this parking sign. Now, the one thing about this parking sign was that I actually used the sport finder to make this photo. Excuse me. It's not Corona, I promise. Dust. Yeah, so I actually used the sport finder to make this photo. If you don't know what a sport finder is on the Rolleiflex or any TLR, most TLRs have it. What happens is this is how you open the magnifier. So this pops up your magnifier so you can focus. What you do is you push this all the way down. Now, once that's pushed all the way down, you have this little hole right in the back of the viewfinder. And then you have this larger square in the front of the viewfinder. Now, what you do is you take this and you put it up to your eye. And now you have a slightly higher point of view compared to where you would usually shoot down at your waist when you shoot your TLR. This frame becomes an estimation of your actual frame on the photograph. So it's almost like it turns into a rangefinder without being able to focus it. But same principle as far as the framing goes. So I actually made this photo using the sports finder, and I'm really surprised at how accurate it is. I wasn't expecting it to be as close as it was to what I actually saw in the frame. So that's a good thing, and I will be using the sports finder more. I don't know why a lot of people decide not to use it. A lot of people stray away from using sports finders on TLRs, but I think it's a really nice feature to have. And yeah, so I'll be using that more. Just to wrap up the video, again, if you haven't seen the video of me actually unboxing this camera, make sure you go check it out up here. It's linked. I might have linked it earlier in the video as well, possibly. But yeah, my thoughts after using that first roll, shooting the Tri-X. I'm kind of upset I went through this entire roll and I didn't take not one selfie. That's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, everybody, you're supposed to take a selfie with your TLR when you first get it. Anyway, totally forgot, and I've shot a couple of rolls now, and I have totally forgot about taking a selfie in it with it, but I will soon. I love this camera a lot. It is everything that I have wanted in the size, weight, and form factor that I want it to be in. And this has only come after I've used, like the Mamiya RZ67, which I've had for like 2 years, the Pentax 6.7. I've shot Mamiya 7s before, all of those cameras, and they all just make me feel like this is where I want to be. So I have found my home as far as a medium format camera goes, and this is the package that works well with my lifestyle and the way I do things. So it's not saying that any other camera is not good. This is just the camera that works best for me right now. So with all of that being said, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for everybody who has just joined the channel. The video of me unboxing my dream camera right here has gone completely nuts. I don't know what they fed that video, but it's going wild. And I thank everybody who is checking that video out, and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy that video, if you enjoy any other videos on this channel, because I'll be making more. And that's about it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Love y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. I said that at the beginning, and I'm gonna say it again one more time just for y'all. Love you all, and much appreciated. As always, stay zone focused. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.